Yeah, I can see that a lot better. E.A. McCord, February the 27th, 1829. September the 11th, 1923. Boy, she lived to be almost 100.
There's lots of people around this area that hits 100 anymore.
Trying to read what that says at the bottom.
It's Romans 14:13. A Revelation.
Revelation says something, blessed are the dead which
Die in the Lord.
die in the Lord. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's got to be Elizabeth. Hey, that's got to be his third wife. This is Dolly. That was her daughter, 13-year-old daughter when they married. Her name was Dolly was her nickname.
So they married in 1880.
1880, yeah. Can't get I'm shaking too much.
He tried that.
Something keeps biting me on the back, which don't help. March 6, 1867 to November 7, 1931. And I wonder what that says. I can't quite read that down. I don't really have to have that anyway. Oh, that's the same thing. Blessed are the something who die in the Lord.
I would want to try to do that there, but
Dolly, why? Oh, okay. Yeah, she married a guy by the name of Payton. And that's Joseph Mulkey's. That's my great-great-grandfather there.
Until she got 15 to get married.
Huh?
yeah.
They would probably wait until she got 15 to get married.
Probably, yeah.
My
Okay.
mother was 15 when she got married. She wasn't yet 16.
And that's James.
Cut that top up there, Bill. Hold it.
Husband of Sarah. Huh. $18.79. My goodness.
35 years, 8 months, 21 days.
Evening Shade Spring. Is this a well or something?
No, it's a spring. Actually, it was originally a spring, but they've got it hooked up now on city water, but they still use city water out of it.
That's got to be pretty old then. Is this the downtown part?
This is main town.
Main part of town. I might ought to just kind of take a little of the
Scenery. That's
scenery.
the grocery store over here, the greatest grocery store.
Yeah.
Some old houses.
Yeah.
Going into the spring and shoot inside, I guess, if you want to.
I was gonna get a picture of that sign there. It says. This first water they had around here?
I guess it was. It says 1896, 86, but that's Hudson Ridge.
David. He was in the infantry.
Yeah.
Does that have a date on the bottom of it, I wonder? Probably down under all those flowers, whatever.
No, CSA, Confederate.
Must not have a date on it. Marshall McCord, October 7, 1872, and now he died in October 7, 1948. Huh? Yeah, he sure did. Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? Died on his birthday. And this is the Wild Cemetery. DF. Looks like DF.
33rd Arkansas Infantry, CSA.
But see, it don't tell when he died or anything.
No.
That's what's amazing about that. They put him up there, but they don't put the information on.
That says DA. DA McCord. DF McCord. Company F 38th Arkansas Infantry, CSA. What's that CSA stand for?
Confederate States of America.
Was that the Civil War?
That's the grave.
See, she died in 41, he died in 38. Oh, that's the mother. Sarah, okay. Sarah Ellen. So that's Daniel's wife. Sarah H. Ellen. 1872 to 1941. And then father, Houston Monroe, 1876 to 1938. And that was Woodrow's dad and mom. Okay. January 31st, 1905, November 15, 1972. Says it's got a good man on it. Says a good man. And Bessie, that's probably husband and wife.
Probably.
September the 8th, 1899 and July the 8th, 1981. That's my wedding anniversary date. July the 8th, 1960. You got kind of a reflection on it. It's kind of hard to see. I can read it now. Cody Ty McCord, December 10th, 93 to
December 10th, 93.
oh, he died the same day.
Yeah.
Says infant. See, died November the 20th, 1879. Or 1870. Yeah, 1879. And that's William T. McCord. Born September the 6th, 1864. And died November 20th, 1879. 15 years old. It looks like, can't quite read that. This is the Evening Shade Cemetery. Evening Shade, Arkansas Cemetery. Up on a hill. James T. McCord, husband of Sarah E. McCord, died August 8th, 1879, aged 35 years, 8 months, and 21 days. And the tombstone is pretty badly damaged. There's the top of it that's been broken off. And I'll try to read the name. James T. McCord, husband of Sarah E. McCord, died August 8th, 1879, aged 35 years, 8 months, and 21 days. Okay, the next one is Nancy McCord. That's J.M.'s wife, Joseph Mulkey's wife. And it's hard to read what's on it. It says Nancy McCord. Nancy McCord's tombstone's broke half in two, and here's the top part of it. It says Nancy McCord, wife of J.M. McCord, and then over here on the other part of it, it says she died September the 28th, 1876. And she was aged, can't really tell. It says age 7 months and 25 days. 7 months and 25 days, looks like. Anyway, that's Nancy J.M. McCord's wife. Here's J.M. McCord's, Joseph Mulkey McCord's tombstone. It says husband of E.A. McCord, born October the 13th, 1823, died June 7th, 1896. Husband of E.A. McCord, Elizabeth Arden McCord. I can't make that out on the bottom there. Joseph Mulkey's third wife, Elizabeth A. McCord, born February the 27th, 1829, died September the 11th, 1923. Says, "Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord," Revelations 14, verse 3. E.A. McCord, born February 27th, 1829, died September the 11th, 1923. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord, Revelations 14:13. Joseph Mulkey's grave, and Nancy, his first wife's grave, and James T. McCord, his 15-year-old son. And on down here is another McCord. I can't read it. And then down here is William T. McCord. And he wasn't too old, born 1864 and died in 1879. So let's move on back down here. There's E.A. and this is Elizabeth's daughter when she married Joseph Mulkey. Her name was Dolly, or M.E. Gardner, Dolly Gardner. Before she married a guy by the name of Payton. She's a wife of A. Payton, and she was born March 6th, 1867, and died November the 7th, 1931. It says, "Blessed are the dead that die in the Lord, henceforth they rest," and can't read the bottom part of it. So here's the McCord tombstones here. Okay, this row of tombstones right here is the McCords. Okay, this tombstone right here is Granddad McCord's mother, Martin Walker McCord's mother, Jenny, J-E-N-I-E, Jeannie E., wife of J.M. McCord. Born February the 26th, 1861. Died, born February the 26th, born February the 26th, 1861, and died July 20th, 1879. Aged 18 years, 4 months, and 24 days. Martin Walker McCord's mother that died at 18 years old. Her maiden name was Jenny E. Chin. Jenie E. This is the McCord's tombstones right here, and that one was his second wife's tombstone there, and the rest of them is his first, second wife, and his sons, and him.
Don't you wish we could just do this to air pollution? In a way we can. If homes and industries, power plants and vehicles would just switch to natural gas. Clean, economical, natural gas. Think what we'll save.
It has been said Americans are lawsuit happy. You can sue or get sued for almost anything these days. Is it out of control? Well, senior Washington correspondent Charles Bierbauer takes a look at that in our continuing look at lawyers.
When you strap on a helmet, step out on stage, or order a pizza.
You can get all the time.
Your next step could be to call your lawyer. In even the most innocuous event, the stakes can be high. What's a pizza go for these days? $5, $10, $12?
How about $78 million? That's the price a St. Louis jury put on Domino's 30-minute delivery policy.
In 1989, a Domino's driver left a suburban St. Louis pizza shop on a delivery. The driver headed down LeMay Ferry Road, and about a mile later at the intersection of Revis Barracks Road, ran a red light, and ran into a car driven by Gene Kinder. The pizza did not make it within Domino's much-advertised 30-minute delivery time, and it cost Domino's far more than the $3 it would forfeit for showing up late. Last year, the jury awarded Mrs. Kinder $750,000 for head and spinal injuries, and the $78 million in punitive damages against Domino's. Her attorney, Paul Kovacs, says the jury knew what it was doing.
That figure, which came out in the trial, represented the number of late pizzas that Domino's had delivered the year before, times $3. So this was that was a number that just wasn't pulled out of the air.
Kinder and Domino's agreed to an undisclosed settlement in March, just days before a judge was to rule on court appeals. Domino's president, Tom Monahan, took more immediate action.
Outside.
Are you filming?
Yeah, but I don't know this.
Well, just a minute.
Let me zoom it in. It's recording now, so. JM. That's too close. I can't really. It's like 1823.
28. Yep. 3.
1823. June 7th, 1896. So that might be better. Just put it down there like. See how close this will focus?
Yeah.
So he was born October 13th, 1823. Died June the 7th, 1896. I can't read that writing on there.
I can't either. I doubt it.
I don't know though, boy. You can read that on that screen better than you can with your naked eyes. Looks like.
Yeah.
A little of that. See if I can get. It'll probably come out better than it shows here. Well, that's weird. I zoomed in on I zoomed in on it and it went back. Look at there. Watch it now. Maybe it's,
Automatically changes.
well, it's holding now. September 11th, 1923, and February the 27th, 1829. Gosh, she lived to be almost 100 years old.
Yeah, 90.
Goodness.
When was born? BEN 4/13.
February.
February 14.
Oh, no. Revelation 14,
Oh,
13.
okay. And that one right beside it is probably one of them, but this Dolly was probably a McCord before she married.
Oh, okay. I know who that is then, cause it said it's. Gosh, boy. I mean, that brings them up. Now, who was this again?
Daniel Franklin.
Daniel Franklin.
He's one of the twins.
One of the JM's twins, and his wife.
Nancy.
And his name is Daniel Franklin.
Yeah, he's got a DNL on that lapel of his coat there. Can you see that?
Look how sharp the focus is on that.
Can you see that DL on the lapel of his coat?
He's looking at right now.
Is it on her coat or his?
His.
D on one side and L on the other.
I don't guess I see that.
It's over here. That's still on her.
No, that's him. That's her, the one he's looking at now.
Look at there how close that'll focus. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And this is about what year?
1856 or 7 or somewhere in there, about 18, in the 1550s.
Goodness.
Yeah, I pull it
That's all
down
I
just a
know.
little and get his coat lapel.
Oh yeah, I think I can see it now, yeah. Gosh, to be able to focus up that close, that's really simple.
Now this is something you'll want to do the same thing.
They must have been some more of those people named that first name Nancy, their wives.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
boy.
there was.
Yes, boy, I hadn't seen this one before. I'm really
I
thrilled.
just now started working on that. See
Oh,
right there's that paper clipping of that. him being the postmaster at Ash Flat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so the Claude H. McCord, is that 1989 or 1789?
That's my son. That's 1989.
Oh, okay. See if I can get this far enough to read it. I don't know.
That's him. That's my wife, and this is her mother and daddy. This is my daddy. I see I couldn't go any farther on this one. I didn't know anymore. And I got out to David when everywhere, and he come. I've got the same story that you got here.
Yeah.
Hey,
See, I don't know if I can get all that in there or not. That's Claude. That's your son?
mm-hmm.
I don't know. This just takes so long to do, do all of this. It just takes a long time to get all this done. But if you keep working at it, you can eventually
Yeah.
get it done. Okay.
Up at Bethesda. And that the guy next, his father was hung for horse thief.
For horse thief.
Yeah. McSpadden.
McSpadden?
You know the McSpadden
Yeah.
family?
It's chip off the
And that,
connected
He's
into
a horse street of mule favorite.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Yeah. But is a McSpadden talking one of the other descendants.
And that's what you're liable to run into. You don't know what you
Well, it's like
Well, the
my
guy
husband
had already
says, though.
seen where, that 90% of the family, McSpadden family, was horse and mule traders. Well, the guy wanted over his fireplace, do like his brother did, by having, family tree right now.
But he wanted to exceed
And-
him.
Yeah, wanted to exceed it, and well, the McSpadden told the guy, well, the next guy up was a horse thief. Guy didn't want to do it anymore. Here he is, banker, and didn't want to do that because one of his granddaddies supposedly hung for a horse thief.
How close do you live to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma?
Bow and a broken arrow.
This is Broken Arrow.
Yeah, broken arrow.
There's a man there that's been writing me. He's related to us somewhere.
Yeah.
His name's Duke.
Duke.
Larry Duke.
Larry Duke. I don't guess I know him.
Duke.
How long have you lived here in Evening Shade? Quite a while?
Practically all my life.
Practically your whole life. Is there any more McCords around,
Some
like
up around
Cape
there. That's all I know of really down here.
that's the descendants of some of this family? I guess all the McCords are related if you go far enough back, probably,
Yeah.
and everything. Well, boy, I'll tell you, this has really been.
Everybody.
Everything, just about everything closed today because of that.
I don't really understand this first page, but
It's copying it. You know, if I can freeze it, you know, and write just a little bit off at a time.
We've got some of the old Maxwell minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Old Clyde Crumley has it right now.
Austin Carpenter's daughter sent that to me, his. Hewitt's nephew.
Yeah.
In fact, that's where these are. This information on the McCord family, these two things here. Chief Helen Carpenter Davenport says.
Yeah.
That's the one that comes,
Yeah.
she lives in Batesville now. Her
No.
husband died.
She lives in Sparta, Missouri.
No, she lives in Batesville now.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she lives
Her
in
husband
Batesville.
died?
Yeah, her husband's dead. And
Well.
she lives in Batesville. She's been down there, I think she said, what, 2 years?
This second year or something like that.
She said that he died, she told me a week ago Sunday that he had died just before Tom died.
Well,
And that's the reason I know, I mean.
I didn't know that.
And I couldn't remember her last name, you see now, but
Mhm.
we talked to her quite often at these genealogies.
I sent her address to this man, Bucanera. She won't get it. And then I sent it to Sparta, Missouri.
Well, she's in
He said he's
Batesville
gonna
right
write to
now,
her.
and we go to these genealogy meetings together.
Well,
She's a real nice little lady.
yeah,
But-
she is, Helen.
That was kind of funny at times that in Sharp County, if they get something in this area or this side of the strike.
This is Joseph M's. Yeah, this was 13th of October, 1823, and his father's name was Robert,
Mm-hmm.
and husbands, other wives. Jenny E. was the second wife, and Elizabeth A. Gardner was the third wife. Yeah, that's what was that her tombstone is out there?
Mm-hmm.
Said E.A. McCord.
Yeah, Elizabeth Arden.
Elizabeth Arden. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, this thing is copy. If I can just get and do it slow enough that I can. It's gonna take a while to get it to freeze it where I can pop it. See, I can freeze this thing, put it on steel frame, and then pop it.
Look, you got, like one of those forms, don't take long. I know a few guys that said they had a computer that, had that form in it already, and all they had to do was,
Punch it out.
punch up the names on it, and it ran through real quick.
3rd of February, 1827, and died the 28th September 76. Wife's father was John Hooton, or J.O.B. or something. Maybe it's John. Okay, now get this is his kids here. James Travis.
Now, that man won't hear Helen then, would he? Unless they send a letter to Batesville and transfer
Well, they
it.
won't transfer it after so long, so.
Well, they'll send it back to him, undeliverable.
Mhm.
Just to get a hold of
Aubrey.
Dalfleda and tell her you want her address. Dalfleda should have it. If she don't have it, she
She's probably in the telephone directory. I
yeah,
can get it out there.
surely.
I have a son in Batesville, he'd get it, he can get it.
Boy, this little camera's coming in pretty handy for this. Millie Ann, October 1857. And John Newton. We're going to have his date. Joseph M. Jr. They had Josephus in that census thing. Might have misspelled it or something.
Yeah.
William. Okay, 6th of September, 1864. Wasn't that one we saw down
Yeah.
there?
I think it was William T. on some of it.
Yeah.
James M. and some man Barnett had a store in Macon, Maxwell one time, hardware store.
And Martin. Yeah, that's my grandpa, Martin McCord. July the 20th, 1879.
Well,
And he died in 1962. My grandpa.
and he was one of J.M.'s children.
Yeah. Yeah, well, here's that girl, Dolly. Dolly was her name, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She's buried over here too, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
remember
that.
her. She was a school teacher, but I don't know how much kin she was.
Well, Granddad
She's
used to
stepdaughter.
talk about the Kents, fiddle players, the Kents back here.
Monkey Kent.
Mulkey Kent, yeah.
He married. He married.
What kin were they to the McCords?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I never did know what the.
They always claim kin, but I don't.
Well, I noticed that, over there in the cemetery, that the Kents, the couple of Kents and McCords, same row, and,
Yeah.
they kind of played hopscotch.
Whatever it is, I don't know where Monkey married a McCord, or I believe he did. But I don't know who she was.
Well, there's just one stone there that's got the Kent on it, and then it's right, and then there's one between them that's unmarked, just a stone.
Oh, she
Was he was born in 1792 and died in 18. No, I guess that's when he was married.
Oh, it looked like that died.
1782 to 1790 C. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, here's where it says he died in 18. Uh-oh, my battery's low. I just started recording it, and it's already. I need the back.
They're
Back this.
coming to replace those steps with stone, and that's
Oh, are
just an
they?
old set of steps that was on an old rotten deck.
Let's see, your name was
I'm Helen Davenport.
Helen Davenport. Okay, that I couldn't remember your name, but I just wanted to get a little bit of you on this tape since I'm here. And see, the nice thing about this, you don't have to look through the viewfinder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Or
that's
anything
real
like
neat. You got the LCD screen.
Yeah, the LCD readout. And then I'll show you here. You look. This is a live camera here right now. See, it shows your
Yeah, that's great.
house and everything. Isn't that nice? Well, anyway, I just wanted to get this a little bit here before I leave, and I guess that's enough. It even puts the date on there. Now I'm recording it. Let's see if it's on. Yeah, it's okay. I can zoom it up. Get a little bit.
Oh, you really can, can't you?
Look at there. Look at there. How,
Okay, there's the double dovetail.
look how that zooms it up.
You probably don't even know about double dovetail.
I don't.
Okay.
'No. And this was built. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. I'll talk. It's picking up the sound.
Built 1868.
This was built in 1868, and this, at the time it was built, it belonged to J.M. McCord. Did you say?
It was built
The
on
la-
land that belonged to J.M. McCord, but he deeded it jointly to the Methodist Church and to the Masonic Lodge.
Oh.
He was a member of both of them.
Okay.
J.M. McCord at that time had a store with one of the Barnetts here at Maxville.
Okay, I'm going to just kind of get just a picture of the area around here.
Okay, I'm going to turn my lights off.
Okay, and just kind of get a little of the scenery around here. Oh, that great. Okay, you're on now. So.
Okay, this is my great-grandmother, Mary D. Carpenter, born September the 27th, 1845, died February the 5th, 1931.
February the 5th, 1931.
She was Mary Debbie McCord before she married, and actually her first husband was a John Campbell, and she had one daughter by John Campbell. John Campbell died during the Civil War.
She's J.M.'s daughter.
This is J.M. McCord's daughter.
And is this her husband over here?
This is her husband, Edmund Carpenter.
You know what? I think I can probably, let's see how close this will focus. See there how close that'll focus in there? But it's really not readable.
It's amazing.
Look there. See, it's focusing up that close. Mary D. Okay, that's why it's not McCord anymore, so
no.
I wouldn't have had any idea who it was. I'm going to see if I can get his date when he died too.
Edmund Carpenter, born January the 22nd, 1839, died February the 23rd, 1913.
So she'd been a widow for a long time, hadn't she?
She was a widow for a long time.
Golly. Yeah. Of course, 1839, he lived to be pretty old. Probably 70 something. Let's see, she lived to be pretty old too.
She was an old lady when she died.
1845 to 1931. Well, that's been that has been long. See there, you can actually see what it's picking up there. So. And that shows you that it's recording. See that moving? And
yeah, I like that
so
little
you can
camera
zoom
real well.
So you can zoom it up as close as you want it, or I can zoom it up to the window. Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? It's like a telescope. It's 10 to 1. 10 to 1 zoom now. When you stop it,
That's where Woodrow McCord lives. No, that's where Woodrow McCord lives, right up there.